Alga to meet Hari immediately on the music side. Alga.
Jai Shri Mataji. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this evening's online meditation and Hamsa Chakra clearing workshop. I'm Christina, and I am pleased to greet our Canadian and Universal Sahaja family from the core of Canada, the province of Saskatchewan. So let us get ready for the program. If possible, you may like to have handy some massage oil or hair oil. We can start by bowing down before Shri Mataji And we can collectively raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in a bandhan. Let's humbly receive her love and protection as we do this. Shri Mataji, please bless this gathering of Sahaja yogis with your holy presence. Mother, please be in our hearts. Please let us feel your holy lotus feet in our hearts. Shri Mataji, please lead us into meditation today. And please grant us the blissful state of meditation. We can place the right hand on Mother Earth and the left hand open on our lap. Let's put our attention on the Muladhara Chakra. Shri Ganesha, please remove all the obstacles in the form of thoughts or worries which prevent us from achieving the state of thoughtless awareness. Please remove all negativity from our Muladhara Chakra. And please grant us innocence, wisdom, purity, and auspiciousness. We can take Shri Ganesha's mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We will bring our attention on to our left channel. Shri Mataji, please purify our left channel. Please dissolve all our impure desires into Mother Earth. Please awaken the power of Shri Mahakali on our left channel and allow it to be completely manifested in the form of pure desire. We can take the mantra of Shri Mahakali. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can bring our right hand on our lap and raise our left hand towards the sky. With the attention on our right channel, we will ask Shri Mataji, we humbly pray to you to please dissolve all our worries into the ether element. Shri Mataji, please purify our right channel completely and please awaken the power of Shri Mahasaraswati. and may it be manifested completely in the form of pure action. We can together say the mantra for Shri Mahasaraswati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's place both our hands on our lap, and we'll put our attention to the central channel. Shri Mataji, you are Shri Mahalakshmi. You are the creator. You are the doer and the enjoyer. Please awaken the power of Shri Mahalakshmi in our central channel. Please give us complete balance and bliss. We can take the mantra for Shri Mahalakshmi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We will raise our attention to our heart chakra. We can put our hand on the center heart. Shri Mataji, please fill our hearts with pure love for each other. Please cleanse our heart. Please remove all the impurities in our heart. Please let your power of love flow through our hearts and envelop the whole world. Let's take the mantra for Shri Durga Mata Jagadamba. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Durga Mata Jagadamba Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can bring our hand back on our lap and raise our attention to our Vishuddhi chakra. Shri Mataji, please bless us with the virtues of communicating the truth with benevolence, love, and sweetness. Please bestow upon us the collective consciousness and the power to be one with the whole. Please bless us so that we can witness your Leela, your universal play, and so that we can see our imbalances and correct ourselves. Let's take the mantra for Shri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can now bring our attention to the Hamsa Chakra. Here we will listen to Shri Mataji's words and follow her lead on a short workshop.
Hamsa Chakra. Hamsa Chakra is placed here where some of the nerves which are coming from Ida and Pingala crossover and is a part of Vishuddhi Chakra. Plus the connection with Vishuddhi and Agya, as you must have read in the Devi Mahatmya, that Sri Krishna is the father of Christ. So the connection between the two is maintained here. And this is very important, Hamsa Chakra is, that if your Hamsa Chakra is not all right, your discretion is very poor. This chakra get easily dried out. Like if you eat very dried food, you see, say, sometimes you also offer me some dry fruit, and I have to tell you that not to give too dry fruit. You must eat it with some sauce or some liquid thing, because if you eat very dry food, also this becomes very dry. And it's very important, because if this portion becomes dry, you can put some oil or ghee into it to make it alright. But from here starts the drying of the peritoneum, is the lining. If the peritoneum gets dried up, the whole body gets dried up. Could be anywhere in the lung if it is dried up. It can cause you lung cancer. Even peritoneum can be in a cancer state. So one has to be very careful not to take something very dry, all the time dry food and dry things. Moreover, not to put anything to make this lubricant. Some sort of a lubricant should be there, so there is no problem on this chakra. Because first of all, it loses your discretion. You don't understand things. You don't know what to do. You mean it. You mean good, but you don't do. When you achieve something, it's something not so good. The reason is your discretion is poor. For that, this must not be made dry. I have told many a times to put some ghee every day. Get a little bottle of ghee. Keep it with you with a little dropper. You can put it in the hot water, can heat it up every day and take 2 drops in the nose in the night and in the morning time. It doesn't take much. It should be done. It's for your good. That's the only ritual I think we follow, do we? Have any other ritual? We don't even make a cross. All right, now better? Put your right hand on the Brahmarandra. Just here, push it, move it. Clockwise. Now, the whole of this party, you can move. All the 7 chakras are here. You can start it from here if you want. Back side you should move the other way round. Here also other way round. Now, especially here, left nabi. Now, put it on the Brahmarandra, move it. Now, in the clockwise manner. Now, bring it here. Vishuddhi. Must move Vishuddhi quite a lot. This is the Viratas thing. Now the Agya. Now the Hamsa, just with this finger. Better now? Relieved? Much better. Also you can, for your Vishuddhi, you should put your right hand here and rub it the other way around, means anti-clockwise. Vishuddhi. Move it. No, with your fingers. Press it hard. With your fingers. You can massage yourself, I mean to say. Just do it like that. It will be nice. Other way round. Better now, Empuri? Oh, much better. Put it not this way, but take it this way. More on the left Vishuddhi now. With a little oil, it will be all right. It's good. Feeling better now? Much better. Cleared out. Much better now. So you can yourself massage. See, for example, if your eyesight is not all right, massage it here. You can take the name of Maha Ganesha and Maha Bhairava here. It will work out. Ungliyon se kariye. With your fingers, please. With your fingers. You have to rub it with your fingers. Press it hard. If it is on the left side, you can feel it, or it is on the right side. That's why I said that put oil. That doesn't mean putting oil means just straightforward, pour it into your head, but rub it with your fingers. Now better? Stopped. Coughing has stopped now. Better now. See, now it's coming out. Good? The heat is coming out a little bit. Now, put the right hand towards me and left hand. Better. Pure. Try with the left hand again. Left hand and right. Bend your heads. Bend your head. That's like humbling down, Good. Fine? Feeling better now? Mana, they are going to sing some song to us.
Shri Mataji, we humbly pray to you to please bestow upon all Sahaja Yogis the power to know what is correct and what is wrong. Shri Mataji, please grant all Sahaja Yogis wisdom and subtle intelligence about what is beneficial for Sahaja Yoga. And please, Shri Mataji, in your infinite compassion, please destroy all negativity that is troubling the world. Please guide us to see our lives as a Sahaj collective, and please lead us on to our path of spiritual growth. Let's take the mantra for Shri Hamsa Chakra Swamini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hamsa Chakra Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us slowly raise our attention onto our Agya chakra. Shri Mataji, please help us cross the narrow gate of the Agya chakra by blessing us with the power of forgiveness. We can place our right hand on our forehead and let's say from our heart, Shri Mataji, I forgive everyone from my heart and I forgive myself. I surrender all my thoughts at your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, please dissolve all my thoughts and please dissolve my ego and my superego. We can take the mantra for Shri Jesus, Mary, Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus, Mary, Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Bringing the hand back on our lap, let's raise our attention to our Sahasrara chakra. Shri Mataji, you reside in your complete form of Shri Adi Shakti in our Sahasrara. Please help us raise above the Maya and please open our Sahasrara chakra completely. Please allow us to feel the beauty of the Sahasrara. Please expand our Sahasrara and let your divine love flow through it. We will listen to Srimatiji's words from her talk on the Shri Hamsa Chakra Puja 1992 in Vancouver.
Today we are going to worship the Hamsa Chakra. So far we have been always worshipping a deity, and this is the second time we are worshipping this center of Hamsa. Now this chakra is, placed between the two eyebrows. Now two eyes represent the left and the right side. So this center is very much guided by our eyes, by our ears, by our nose, tongue, teeth, throat. Is a very important center because the Vishuddhi, which has to look after 16 petals, which look after all these ear, nose, throat, different organs within us. Also, it has to communicate with the Virat. So it has to pass through this center of Hamsa Chakra. Hamsa Chakra is the very pivotal center which expresses auspiciousness in our awareness. That means if this center is alert and awakened, then we immediately know what is auspicious and what is not auspicious. Or we can call it, we get the divine discretion. I think it is a part of the genetics that people have discretion between good and bad, destructive and constructive. It is basically has to be there, but we can easily spoil it by all these organs which are collecting the conditionings and the ego from outside. That's why this center is very vulnerable. Other centers are not so much connected outside, as this center is connected and receives all the information from all these organs. For example, the eyes now here. Eyes are very important because they say this is the window of the spirit. And you have seen that when Kundalini rises and spirit starts shining, there is a dilatation of the pupils and you look like an innocent child and there's a twinkle in your eyes. But the way we play with our eyes all the time, the way we use it indiscreetly, with our lust and greed, we can spoil this center very badly. Once we start taking to destructive things in our life, we immediately become akin, or we start accepting whatever is wrong, whatever is destructive, very easily. I feel this is some sort of a genetic defect. Because in certain people, they will not accept anything that is stupid, idiotic, or destructive. But in certain people, they are very prone and very easily can be taken to things which are absurd, which are stupid, and which are definitely destructive. This can become a very collective acceptance also. And once it becomes a collective acceptance, it starts penetrating throughout. It does not only have the effect of absorption, but also it has an effect of affecting other things. Say a person whose eyes are what we call flirtish or roving eyes. Such a person, if he goes to one group of people who do not know what flirting is, who do not know what roving eyes is, very steady eyes, he can influence those people and can make some of them of the same kind. So what happens really is this, that this is a very good door for all kinds of bhoots to enter, entities to enter. And when you start projecting it back, the same bhoots can pass into another person and can create the same kind of vacuum or same kind of vulnerability in the Hamsa Chakra of other people. So that's why eyes have to be very, very clean, innocent. Another you can see is what you hear. Some people, if they hear something nonsensical, they'll just put their hands to their ears. They don't want to hear anymore. But there are some people who like it and go on enjoying it. Ultimately, they become servile, or we can say conditioned, that they like all these horrible things that normally a human being won't like. Now also you must have seen that people who, like French people, I think they have no discretion of smell. They smell so awful, but they eat all rotten food, rotten cheese, absolutely rotten wines, but they never smell it. Anybody in their company can smell it, even their hands smell of their rotten cheese. You can't just smell it. But they have lost the power. In the same way, in our country, we have a caste called sweepers who do all the cleaning of dirty things with their hands. They have no sense of smell. They have lost the sense of smell. The nose has lost that smell sense. They cannot smell anything dirty. That's how they can do their work. So if you start also not being alert to fragrance, I have seen that there are certain things people use made of tobacco. They are supposed to be very good, very famous brands of perfumes like tabak and all that. So once they start liking that kind of a thing, then they have other things like poison and other horrible things which is horrible smell in it. Apart from that, first you smell is alcohol, is a spirit. But they don't mind because they see in that a very congenial type of a pleasure. But these pleasures ultimately can kill all the cells of the nose, and afterwards one may even lose the sense of smell. One of the joy-giving organ is the sense of smell. When the Kundalini rises in many people, they get a fragrance of many things. Some people get of gugul, or sometimes they get of a fragrance of sandalwood or something, which is a very natural essence of flowers or maybe of some woods. But these unnaturally made things which are actually destructive to your cells of smelling, that is what they start using. And once you start using these kind of things, then what happens that you don't feel any bad smell anywhere, like animals. But so many animals can smell, if not, they don't call it bad or good, but they can smell. Even that sensitivity of good and bad smell we human beings have got is lost. So whatever is our ascent as human beings, at whatever level we have gone, start completely disappearing, gradually, one by one. Then same with the throat. If the throat is using bad languages and is being used for abusing people, showing temper on people, or anything of aggression, or sometimes people take things which can also spoil the throat by their destructive qualities, like alcohol, especially the smoking. If you smoke, then the throat gets vulnerable and the sweetness of your voice is lost. Then they speak with a hoarse voice. But this is all external. It starts becoming external. Mouth smells with that. And also the teeth react to all such things which we take without discretion about it. Because that's the fashion, because it is marketing well, because it is advertised. That means we have not got our own wisdom, our own personality. But when this center is awakened, then what you develop is a discretion. As I was telling them yesterday how the word Hamsa has come for this center. Because there's a Sanskrit very beautiful couplet which says that a swan is white and a crane is a white bird. What is the difference between the swan and a crane? The answer is that when you mix milk with water, the swan will just suck in the milk while the crane has no discretion, no vivek. This discretionary power, once we start losing, we start becoming just like a rabbit, I would say. Because we have no personality. Anybody can brainwash us. And the more they tell us about our discretion, we listen to them. That explains why people, so many thousands of people, go to all these false gurus. Thousands of people, why did they take to homosexuality and got into AIDS? Why thousands of people have taken to drugs? It is unbelievable, incredible. Why people have taken to all these things are destroying their life. They see a man going into the pub, coming out and falling down on the ground with all his purse being emptied. But they go with the purse, see that they have sufficient money to go inside the pub, again come out to fall down on the street. whatever idiotic or nonsensical other people are doing. When you see they are idiotic, you pay money to become idiotic. One pays money to destroy oneself. Go out of the way. It is so unnatural for anyone. I mean, even a dog or a cat or any animal knows where is the danger is. They can smell the danger. And they run away because they have to preserve their lives. They think their lives are precious and they must live and live well. But this ordinary common sense starts missing. And they will say, what's wrong? What's wrong in this? What's wrong in that? That means the genetics of the Hamsa are missing. Now you should see there is no deity on the Hamsa Chakra. But it is the formless energy of so many organs which are looked after by Buddha, Mahavira, Christ, Shri Krishna. 4 of them managed by Shri Ganesha. So these genetics are put by Shri Ganesha because he is the source of wisdom. So first, once they spoil their Muladhara, the wisdom is finished. Basis, the fundamentals are finished. That's why immoral life is very detrimental to our life because we lose our discretion. The discretion is lost. Then if you can awaken Shri Ganesha in the Hamsa Chakra, then suddenly you belong to the higher race of Sajogis. It's surprising, I've seen people overnight give up their drugs. Very immoral people become extremely moral because of this chakra being suddenly awakened. And the light of the spirit is best expressed through this chakra in everyday life, in the collective life also. One starts then seeing the point, as we say. Like now in Sahajas, we have different problems also. Say when people first come to Sahaja, they start watching other people and starting finding their faults, what's wrong with them. They never see what they are here for. They are not here to find out faults for others, but to correct your own defects. So they say, oh, this man is no good, that man is no good, this is wrong. They start creating problems also. They'll talk to each other saying, oh, this man is not good, that man is not good, try to create groups and things. They are here to work for what? For creative politics or for your ascent. Some of them, if they do not do all this, then they think we should start to make some money out of it or some sort of a thing. Or some start criticizing others about something which is not their concern. So they forget, because they are just now coming to Sahaja and their genetics are not established of their wisdom. They start worrying about things which are not their worry, which they should not bother about. Then some of them start thinking, oh, I am the leader, or why am I not the leader? So they start finding fault with the leadership. Sometimes leader also can feel, oh, I am the leader, I can be very stern, very disciplinary, and I can control people, I can do this. They have come here to learn how to love, to be compassionate, to be tolerant. The sense of leadership and also of obedience, both are discretionary. If somebody says something to you, and if you obey that person for your benevolence, you will subtly understand that it is for your good. If some leader says that this is wrong with you, try to see if it is wrong, instead of feeling hurt about it. Yes, it is wrong with me. So what should I do? How can I improve myself? Ask the leader, or you can write to me or do anything. But no, they will not do it. Immediately they'll write a letter to me saying this leader is such and such bad fellow, he's so this thing, he ate that money, he ate that thing, and all kinds of things. Or else they may tell people, oh, mother listens to this fellow, he's no good, he's just telling mother stories and mother listens. And mother is not such a fool. She knows about everything. So all these things that we have gathered from our previous life, even after our second birth, we carry a little bit. Like an egg becomes a bird, but still lots of things of the egg are hanging on to his body. So you have to cleanse it. So at this point, when you have got your realization, the first discussion should be, how am I going to achieve that state of spirit? The
We can stay in meditation a few more minutes while absorbing the absolute truth of Shri Mataji's words.
Today we are doing
We can together recite the last mantra of the Sahasrara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you, Shrimataji, for your blessings, for your love, for your infinite compassion. Please forgive all the mistakes during this meditation. We can collectively bow down to Shrimataji, raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. Thank you all, dear family, for joining us. We wish everyone a good night. Jai Shri Mataji.